Oh my God, I know what's wrong. How could I be so foolish? This truck needs a lift kit. God, that took forever to figure out. After some calculations and some measurements, this truck needs a lift kit. I wonder how much a lift kit costs. $1,800 for a damn lift kit? Are you out of your mind? I don't even know if the whole truck is worth $1,800. I can't afford $1,800. That's like a lot of money. I got that cat right there for $4. That was a $4 cat. I'm not spending $1,800 on a lift kit. Well, guess we're just gonna have to do something else. Wait a minute, who's this? Max Speeding Rods. Hello, we love your content and would love to know if you are interested in lift kit. Ooh, for the free? Let me click on this thing. Damn, 144 bucks? 0 reviews. Wuhan, China. Gotta start somewhere, boys. All right, well, this is what $144 gets you straight from Wuhan, China. Now, full transparency, the lovely people at Max Speeding Rods did send me this kit for free. They didn't pay me no money though. So I'm gonna be completely honest, which I would be anyways, regardless of how much money they were sending me. It took about 2 weeks for these to show up, which is fair, given its international shipping. And they were supposed to send me some tie rods as well as these, but the box that was supposed to have my tie rods in it actually ended up coming. Lo and behold, I got a damn carburetor. So I don't know what this carburetor's for. I'm gonna assume it's not for my Duramax, more than likely. And it's for a 408 series, if anybody knows what that is. And yeah, I mean, I emailed them, I let them know, hey, I think something must have happened because I don't think these Duramaxes come with carburetors. And they basically just told me to go find some tie rods somewhere else. So that's for a later video anyways. But anyways, 144 bucks, what does it get you? 3 inches of lift, which is achieved through some torsion keys. It does come with a torsion bar unloading tool, which is actually pretty nice because you basically need this to get those torsion keys in any safe type of way. So to lift it back, pretty basic. You got your rear blocks, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but I'm sure they'll get the job done. U-bolts that I'm assuming are probably 2 inches longer for your blocks. So yeah, overall, 144 bucks, it's kind of hard to beat. Comes with all the hardware. I will say it does not come with instructions. Oh, and these are front shock extenders for your OEM shocks. You ain't got to get different ones. And the only thing that I don't know about these is usually every time I've seen these, they have some holes at the bottom. You'll see what I'm talking about, but usually the holes at the bottom, 2 bolts I think go through them to hold them to the frame. So I'm not exactly sure what these are about, but I guess we'll find out. It seems all relatively nice, and for 144 bucks, I mean, really can't expect all that much. So let's get into it. This thing sketches me out so bad to put on this lift, you have no clue.
You cannot do this. It is dangerous. You're going to die. You can't do it.
All right, well, Head Honcho has informed me that this lift is a no-go. The truck is too big. It's kind of disheartening, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna listen to him because I don't want to die, and you know, I believe my father. So the last time I tried taking these wheels and tires off, I believe it was the driver's side was so incredibly stuck on that I had to use a breaker bar to get it off.
Oh, why?
And I hope that doesn't happen to me again. You get that on these bigger jobs. Easy peasy. So here's what I'm worried about is this down here. See that? There's 2 bolts that hold this thing down, and then the shock gets done up. Something's going to have to happen with these to make these work. Beautiful. Ah, yes. Oh, look, a nice blown out rubber boot. What is going on today? There we go. Yep, you can see clear as day. This thing needs holes. They're the same size as the factory ones, so I think I can make it work. I need to drill 2 holes basically exactly the same way that these are drilled, and it's gonna have to be pretty exact or else it's probably gonna mess my alignment up. I think I'm gonna make these work for now, just for the hoot and holler of it, you know. I went ahead, I got the other side off. We got our sides out. Come back here tomorrow, we'll drill them holes, make it work. And yeah, see you guys in the morning. Okay, so once you've fabricated the lift yourself, now we can go ahead and put these shock extenders in. Ow! All right, I got the washer in there, the rubber in there. We're good. All right, guys, here's where we're at. They're in. I got them in there. But these bottom bushings on these shocks, they're shot. All right. That's not the extender's fault, but they're shot. So I didn't really want to, but them bushings are shot. Well, what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to leave it. We're going to do the rest of the lift. But I ordered some Bilstein 5100s. Some shocks, some front and rear. They were like $380. We're just gonna let it ride for now. We're gonna use those extenders and we're gonna move on and get these keys going now. Now, admittedly, I do like that they included this torsion key removal tool with the kit. And this seems like a pretty good tool, seems pretty solid. I'm trying to record this without my fat head in the way, but it's gonna be, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Dang, dude. I may have to get a jack under this thing and jack this exhaust up to slide this over enough to line it up where I need it to be. Okay. All right, I finally got the exhaust lifted up out of my damn way. Something I didn't even think about is I still have to take that bolt out for the adjustment, so I'm gonna take that out. You can see what I was fighting with. There's a hole right there that goes through, and so I'm going to take that bolt out, and then we should be able to tighten this up. Then this should lift up, and we should be able to get this junk out. All right, well, I went ahead and I took that bolt out. It seems like it was already up enough for this to just slide right out. So now we should be able to get our key out. I believe we're going to unload this. Just loosen this up, and now that key should just fall out. Now that this is loose, we can loosen these sides up. There you go. All right, well, with a little bit of air hammering, we got this old key out here. Lovely. This is the new one right here, and there's a difference. Let's see here. This is your old key. This is your new key. I will say these old ones fit perfectly, and these new ones are a little loose on the bar. It's on. See, it's look how much play that has. You can see this old one here. Basically perfect. So, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I don't know about this. All right, now we gotta lift this thing back up. Well, as you can see here, I've been sitting and fiddling with this stupid fucking key for a minute, and I've come to the conclusion that it will not go in. This is as far as it wants to come up from just putting it in. So, okay, great. You're supposed to put this back over, bolt it in there, and it's supposed to go all the way up. Problem is, you can get this tight as you want. That thing is not comfortably going all the way up. To clear this stupid thing, this bar is supposed to go all the way up here, and you're supposed to slide this back in, yada yada. Well, the angle that this key is in, it's impossible to do. Let me show y'all. The problem is the angle is too crazy on these things. On this end, when you put that bar in there, it's kind of like that, and you can crank it up to get it to your hole. On this, when you put that bar to make it fit in here, this thing's like this, way too low. When you try to crank it up, it just don't do it. The only other thing you could do is have it like this, which is also too crazy of an angle, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. This hole's too big, it's loose, it's no bueno. I think I may have been the first person to test these things out, and let me tell you, everything is wrong. I give up. I've sat here. You see how long I've sat here for? It's just, it ain't happening. All right, it ain't happening. We're gonna have to get some keys from somewhere else, because this is not it. Well, I think I'm gonna have to prematurely end this video, because you know what? My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. All right, it was one thing for them to accidentally send me the wrong part. Hey, no big deal. It's another thing for them to send me some shock extenders that don't even have the holes drilled in them. All right, whatever, I can make that work. But the torsion keys not even fitting up in there, and the damn hole for the key being so loose that I'm getting memories of my exes, it's craziness. And that's it. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm quitting while I'm ahead. I got the proper shocks to put in the front, all right? I'm gonna find some proper torsion keys. I don't even know about lifting the rear yet. I don't even know if we need to. And we're gonna figure it out in the future, all right? I got a ton of suspension stuff I need to do anyways for this truck, and I just need to end this video before I start hitting somebody. But listen, lesson learned. Don't get a $100 lift kit. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to the people at Max Speed and Rods. Maybe it's me. Maybe I messed something up. I don't know, but I don't think I did. I got exciting videos coming up in the future, some better products for some better companies coming along, and I got a lot of suspension parts that we're going to be putting in the meantime. I got upper control arms, lower ball joints, tie rod rebuild kit for Kryptonite, Pitman arm, CV axles, wheel bearings, and those front and rear shocks, and some better leveling keys. So please stay tuned. I apologize that this didn't go the way it should have, but I guess I should have known better getting a $100 lift kit, and it's all right. She'll be back up and running in no time. I'm not even going to worry about it. I appreciate you if you watch this far into the video, and hopefully you can learn something from my silly, foolish mistakes. Thank you all for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like. Comment L China if you rock with me. Shout out to you guys. I'll see you later.